It's day 4 with Roo and we're seeing awesome results. He's not charging and there's no aggression when he comes. And I think some of us sometimes forget that a dog just wants to be a dog. And while our ED keeps young Roo occupied, I continue working on the land to try and get everything prepped ready, but for fork's sake, it's a change of plan.
What about when you want food?
We don't have many subscribers, but the subscribers we do have asked and messaged us, how can you feed a dog the best nutritious food for free? Well, I'm going to show you. You alright, lads? Thinking I'm coming and getting you doing that and then you chop your finger off? I'll do. Didn't need all of them. Oh, go on then. I'm going to have to upgrade my chopper. If you like your meat, you've got to check these guys out. Lacey's Craft Butchers in Hollywood, Birmingham. One of the best steaks you can get. I said, yeah, about 20-25 quid's worth. And he gave me 35 quid's worth for 30 or something like that. But it was banging. Mate, absolutely knocked it out the park. So if you can find a traditional butcher in your area, you can go and support them, buy your food from them, and they can also help you with your dog food. So I want to try and encourage people to start using this clean food waste. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to show you how you can process it. You're right there. On to our next stop. Damascena Souk on Moseley Road, Birmingham. If you got any scraps, like many, I've driven past this place plenty of times, often wondering what it was all about. I'm glad I finally did come in. Chicken sausages are unreal. And like Lacey's, Damascena Souk these are lamb and butcher all their meat in-house. So what you're looking for are traditional butchers that butcher their own meat and carcasses. Yeah. See, look at this. He's telling me to come back tomorrow. It's like going on holiday, and also the prices aren't stupid. Yeah. Like, where is it? There's an orange juice drink that they got. I probably haven't got in there, but it's orange and coconut, and it was like £1.50 for a big bottle. It's like non-alcoholic drinks. They're unreal. Look, I'm tempted now. I'm gonna have to get some. Just need to quickly mention that both of these businesses have to pay to get rid of their food waste. I do my grocery shops here. Trying to be good. It's a lot less than Lidl or Aldi or any of the budget stores, and you also get very good value for money. So we spent 30 minutes doing our rounds, collecting a few items from the shops, oregano and some eggs from Lacey's. But this is our haul once we get back. So we have lamb, chicken carcasses and beef. So we'll start off with the beef. The pot I have isn't very big, so I do have to chop down some of these big bones into smaller pieces, just so I can get them all fitted in. As you can see, some of these bones have a lot of meat still attached, so I decided to get a few slices off to add to Edie's afternoon snack. You'll be surprised how much meat you can actually still get off these. Butchers, what they tend to do is cut off the fillet or the steak that they need, and they'll obviously discard the bone and the tissue that's still left over, which normally comes with a lot of meat still attached. One other thing to remember is with every stock that you do, chicken, lamb, beef, you also need to add a capful of apple cider vinegar. So after 3 hours of cooking, these beef bones have still got a lot of meat and fat still attached, so I've decided to refill it, drain off the stock that you can see there at the back, and we'll pop that back in for a couple more hours. And ED's never too far away when there's meat being cut. Here we are with the lamb. I'm going to chop this up into smaller pieces just so I can fit more into the pot. So here's all the lamb that I've got prepped. These little thin sticks, these are great little treats for Edie. She loves these. And these small pieces are equally amount of fat, meat and bone. So you'll remember in the souk I bought the oregano, so that's really important. The reason why is when cooking stocks, especially lamb, the smell in your house does get a little bit rich. Don't get me wrong, it still smells of meat, but you just get that little Italian whiff. Here's 3 chicken carcasses I popped in with oregano, water and a cap of apple cider vinegar. They've been stewing for about 2.5 hours now. They're ready to come out. All that's been separated, bones, chicken and then the stock there with the oregano. Here I am picking the bones off the beef. That's once they've been stewed twice. Edie, you've already had a belly full. So after an evening and an afternoon and a morning of cooking, this is what we're left with. So we have the bones from the beef. There's nothing really much you can do with them. They're too dangerous to give to your dog. They're shard up. This is the two beef stocks here, solidified on the top, and then underneath you've got the consomme, which is what I call it, infused with oregano. Then we've got the chicken. We've still got loads of chicken left. We only used 3 carcasses. So all the leftover meat, cartilage and skin and fat, that's all been put into a tureen last night and pressed down. So once that's been chilled overnight, you can actually cut that like spam or corned beef. She loves it. So Edie'd already had a big bowl of beef, but this is the beef that I picked off the bones at the end. Lots of beef, hardly any fat that's left in there. So we don't even waste the chicken bones. So while everyone else was cooking, I roasted them, ground them down, and made this chicken bone dust. So out of the 9 kilograms of food that I picked up yesterday, we still have 3 kilograms of meat chicken. We have our lamb broth there with the fat on the top. So what I've showed you here is just the basics on how you can actually get the raw materials you need to make your own dog food. So you see here, out of 9 kilograms that we picked up yesterday, we used 6 kilograms. We got 2 litres of beef stock, 2 litres of chicken stock, 2 litres of lamb stock. We also got the bone dust, the beef meat, which we've got 2 bowls of, and we still have loads of meat left over, 3 kilograms of chicken, lamb. Here's an example of one of the meals I made for Edie using these ingredients. And again, like I said, you can personalise this to your dog's taste. It doesn't have to be exactly the same way that I do it. Also, I forgot to mention the reason why I do use oregano. Oregano is known for its anti-inflammatory and anti-parasitic properties. Edie and myself would like to thank everyone who has kindly come down and helped with everything so far. We're currently doing prep work for the electricity to come in, and we've had some good news. The electricity pylons are actually in the land, which is another result. Also forgot to ask you to like and subscribe on the last video. If you don't ask, you don't get. And our community project needs your support, and it needs to have the awareness of all dog owners, dog trainers within the West Midlands area. If you want to know more information or how you can help, please contact us on the social media outlets that we do have. Or you may be a local business that wants to sponsor our park. To try and raise the funds needed to get started, we're offering our bays, our fence bays that are surrounding the park for advertising. So we're looking for local businesses, local influencers, anyone who wants to sponsor the park. You get the use of a bay. Now you can put an advertisement on there, you can put a local artist up there, you can put a message to Rishi Sunak if you want. So thank you very much for watching. My name's Jake Costello. Please consider sharing this, like, comment and subscribe. See you later.